We are seeing the solar collector. So a solar collector is a device for collect that solar device that collects and or concentrates solar radiations from the sun. The solar collector is a device for collecting or absorbing the sun radiations on a surface called absorber and transfer a part of radiant energy to fluid like water or air in contact with it. The surface of the collector is designed for high absorption and low emissions. These devices these devices are primarily used for active solar heating and allow for the heating of water for personal use. These collectors are generally mounted on the roof and must be very sturdy as they are exposed to a variety of different weather conditions. So these types of these collectors or solar collectors are generally mounted on the roof. So it can means we can say तर त्यावर काय होतं ना रे तर जे काही क्लायमेटिक कंडिशन्स आहेत लाईक रेन समर या ऑल कंडिशन्सचा काय होणार त्यावर इफेक्ट होणार आहे. So the use of these solar collectors provide an alternative for traditional domestic water heating using a water heater and potentially reducing energy cost over time. So if we use the solar collectors as an alternative for traditional domestic water heating for a using water heater, we can save the energy bill or save the energy cost over the time. As well as in domestic settings, a large number of these collectors can be combined in an array and used to generate electricity in solar thermal power plant. So in solar thermal power plant, we can add it or we can combine the number of arrays or number of collectors in an series parallel combination and produce an array, and number of arrays are connected together, and by using these arrays we can produce an electricity in solar thermal power plant. Okay, next is the types of solar collectors. So what is the types of solar collector? There are mainly two types of solar collector. First one is the flat plate collectors and second one is the concentrating type solar collector. So again, concentrating type solar collectors are divided into two types. First one is the cylindrical parabolic collectors and second one is the paraboloid mirror arrays. So we can just take a overlook of these flat plate collectors or collector. Firstly, flat plate collectors. These collectors are used for low temperature applications in the range from ambient temperature up to 100 degrees Celsius. So flat plate collectors are used up to the 100 degrees Celsius out applications. If the working fluid absorbing heat is liquid, such collectors are also called as liquid flat plate collectors. Flat plate collectors are used for low temperature applications like solar water heating, space heating and cooling, then drying, low temperature power generations, etc. Okay. Second one is the concentrating type solar collector. Concentrating collectors are also called as focusing collectors. These are used for medium to high temperature applications. These are of two types. First one is the cylindrical parabolic collectors. These are solar collectors are suitable for applications in the range of 100 degrees Celsius to 300 degrees Celsius. So the temperature range or the application range of temperature in terms of temperature is increased as compared to flat plate collectors. In the temperature range of flat plate collectors is only 100 degrees Celsius. But in cylindrical parabolic collectors, the temperature range is 100 degrees Celsius to 300 degrees Celsius. These collectors are used for vapor engines and turbines, process heating in industry, refrigeration, cooking, etc. These are some applications of cylindrical parabolic collectors. So first application is used for vapor engine and turbines. So for producing vapors for vapor engine or for turbine, cylindrical parabolic collectors are also used. Also in process heating in industry. So in industry, various purposes we need a heating. This heat is called as process heat. For that purpose, we also use the cylindrical parabolic collectors. Then refrigeration, cooking, these are some examples. Then next is the paraboloid mirror arrays. So paraboloid mirror arrays is these types of solar collectors are used for production of temperatures above 300 degrees Celsius. So paraboloid mirror arrays temperature range is more than 300 degrees Celsius. Means paraboloid array जो आहे paraboloid mirror array जो आहे त्याची टेम्परेचर रेंज काय आहे ऑल अदर जे काही टाइप्स आहे आपले सोलर कलेक्टरचे त्यापेक्षा जास्त रेंज आहे करेक्ट. These are suitable for thermoelectric power generation. So paraboloid mirror arrays are generally used for suitable for thermoelectric power generation because of its temperature high temperature range.